Runners, what's going on? Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this. Thank you for liking and subscribing. The subscriber count has gone up, and I took a little bit of a break because I had the half marathon, and we are back with a 4-mile easy run today. First run back. I want to recap a little bit of that half marathon because it was, in my personal opinion, my best race that I ever had, and I learned a lot about it. So all in all, great course. Got to run over the Brooklyn Bridge, got to run down Times Square, and I've done many races in New York, so it was just, it was awesome to go back. My last race was the New York City Marathon. It was awesome to go back and be able to run another big race in New York. But we did wear the Mountain Coast R1s, held up amazing. They're not looking as clean right now. I did clean them up a little bit, but they're not looking great, but they still, the foam felt great. They still got so much life in them. So those will be making some more guest appearances on this channel because I really like that shoe a lot. And for me to actually choose it over, you know, the other shoes that I have for this race, it just speaks volumes to how much I really like that shoe. So we're gonna talk more about that shoe in another video because I have a lot of miles in that shoe, and we're gonna make a review on that one. But all in all, great race. Me and my coach sat down, we made a plan, executing it perfectly mile by mile, and it was a real eye-opening experience for me because towards the end of the race, I could see a lot of runners starting to like fade out, and I had so much energy and so much left in the tank, and that really made me respect the, you know, the race strategy, because usually I start out really hot and then crash and burn at the end, and this time was a little bit differently. I feel like going forward I could start a little bit more hotter than I did. I started at a pace of 9 minutes per mile, which was extremely comfortable for me. A lot of people in the beginning, so probably like 9:15 was my first 2 miles. I think if I was to make myself to the front of the pack, to the front of the corral, I probably could be pushing that like 9 minutes to 8:50. But hey, you know what? There's other races to do. There's other races to learn from. This was personally, in my opinion, one of my best races I ever had. And I finished, I want to say, I don't remember exactly what my time was, but I know I didn't PR it. I know I was a few seconds behind, but that's okay. I felt great. It was a hard effort. The hills were there. It was just a beautiful race, and I learned so much from that. Nevertheless, though, we are back at it again. Easy 4-mile recovery run. We are rocking the Mizuno NeoVista. Not NeoVista. Man, I was saying this shoe's name though all the way out here. The NeoZen, not the NeoVista, the NeoZen. I really like this training shoe. This is an amazing shoe, and I really wanted to just keep it very light and easy. And this foam is very cushioned. And this is the shoe that I wanted to bring out for this run today. I was trying to check how much miles it has, but the Garmin app says there's something going wrong when I try to check my gear. So figure that out later. But yeah, I am super pumped to be wearing this shoe. And I just really want to get back into running. It's beautiful weather. Weather's warming up. It's really nice. So I can't wait to get out there. And then just kind of take it easy on the run a little bit. You know, get the feet back into it. Had a few days off. A few days off meaning like the race was Sunday, Monday was a rest day. Yesterday I rode the bike for a little bit to get some cross training in. And then today is my first day back at running. But yeah, guys, that race was amazing. And this just goes to show you, like, not every race has to be a PR. Not every race, you know, you could practice. You could use some races as just training. And not saying that this one was supposed to be a training race. I did want to, you know, push. I wanted to see. And I did, for me, which was what was the best. And it worked out well. And I'm really happy with the outcome. But all in all, that course was just beautiful, man. It was really nice. Crossing over the Brooklyn Bridge and all that stuff was just really nice. So I'm gonna make a whole review video on those Mountain Coast shoes because I get a lot of questions about them. So make a video on that. But yeah, I just wanted today to be an easy run, and I knew the Mizuno NeoVista was gonna give me that run. So, and like I said, we got so many shoes we got to get some miles in. So All right, we are laced up. Let's go get some miles in. Catch y'all soon. Yo, YouTube, that's it, y'all. 4 miles recovery run in the books. Kept it really light today. Recovery was the main thing on the mind. Average pace of 9:25. And it's so crazy because after this run, I was thinking about how far I've come in running. When I first started, 9:25 would not be a recovery run pace. And now it is, right? And it's just crazy how much, you go through these changes and your body adjusts and it gets stronger and the muscles get stronger, the bones get stronger, your cardiovascular system gets stronger, your respiratory system gets stronger, and everything just kind of comes together, and it's amazing. But it takes time. I tell people it's like building a building out of Legos. You start with the foundation, you start building. Doesn't look like anything on day 1, might not look anything day 2, might not look anything month 1 or month 2, but then you start building that, you start putting the rooms where they gotta be, you start putting the blocks where they gotta be, and now you develop this beautiful building, right? It's the same thing with any sort of fitness journey. You gotta start the foundation and build your way up. For me, I never really worried about pace. I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I first started, yes, pace was always on my mind. Get faster. After New York City Marathon, I just want to get, after experiencing the taste of the marathon and realizing the distance that I liked the distance, I was like, cool, I'm going to slow down on pace, and I'm just going to worry about getting distance, getting miles on my feet. That's what I liked. I love running. I love being out here. So for me, it's not about how fast I can do it. It's about how long I can do it, the distance I can do it. And it's amazing because I look at even this half marathon this past weekend where I missed my PR, and the old me would have been bummed out, but matured in running and realized what I enjoy about the sport is the distance. I was still happy to be out there. I still was proud of this race. And that's, running has ultimately changed my life. It's honestly the best thing that ever happened to me, to be honest. So, I always joke with people, you could tell me pick the track and field team or pick the marathon team, and I'm gonna pick that marathon team. I like the distance, man. But yeah, that was it, y'all. Just recapping of the race, talking about training. Treat these easy runs easy, man. Treat the recovery runs easy. Those are the ones that pay you back dividends, especially now that around where I live the weather's getting nicer. It makes me want to be outside more. Yeah, these easy runs are gonna get really easy, really recovery runs coming up soon. So, but yeah, y'all, all to say, keep pushing, man. I know it's hard in the beginning, but like I said, you won't see that work until you're 2-3 years down the line. You're looking back and you're like, oh, look at all this that I've done, look at all this that I accomplished. So keep your head up, stick with it. I know it's hard, but it pays off at the end. Rocked out in the Mizuno NeoZen. This shoe's great. Slower pace today, really held up, really soft and comfortable. Amazing upper. I like this trainer. This is definitely on my top 2 shoes of the year. or right now, I mean, I would say in 2025, this is probably my favorite shoe. And I didn't buy too many shoes this year. I returned a few super shoes that I recently bought. I want to try to get into a little bit more like trainers, but really, really awesome shoe. I get a lot of questions about it. You know, it's great for me. I don't know if I would ever do like a longer than 10 miles in this shoe, but it's great. I would take out the Vista for that, but it's a great shoe. You can pick up the pace, you can go slow. The durability is amazing. The breathability is great. I love this mystery colorway. I would say if you guys have an opportunity to test this shoe out or try it or buy it, it's worth it. It's a great shoe, super like soft and squishy. I mean, this shoe, when you step in there, that step in feel, you just kind of mush to the ground. I like that, especially on a day like today. My legs felt kind of heavy and I just wanted to take it easy. Definitely worth it if you guys can try it out. I don't know how many miles it has on here. I want to say it's like, I don't know if it's 50. I don't know where it is because the Garmin app's still not loading up for me. But if you guys have an opportunity to test your shoe out, go do it. It's a great daily trainer. It's a great all-around shoe, in my personal opinion. It can pick up the pace. It's not great at super fast tempo, but it's good enough to get you through most of the stuff. If you want it for a good like logging mile type of shoe, that's it. Really happy with that shoe. All right, y'all, that is it. Let me know if you have any questions on training shoe. I do want to make a full review on that shoe and a full review on the Mountain Coast R1, and that's coming out soon. So catch you on the next video. Peace.